today, and they are mainly romance. I don't know, I'm in my romance era for the summer. I'm really excited for summer. I'm really excited for like cute, cozy stories. So let's just get going. I'll show you the most boring book at the end, the one that is fantasy and not romance per se. But what arrived just today in the mail, and was kind of the book I was waiting for, is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Funny Story by Emily Henry. Now, can we have a moment for this super cute cover? I don't know, it gives me such summer vibes. You can see the art here. So I think, and I'm pretty sure I read these other books from, I don't know, Penguin and Viking publisher. They're the colourful ones, and you can also get them with like a different art style. I'm guessing one's the American and one's the UK version. I'm unsure which one's which, but I love these more colourful ones because the other ones tend to be like very orangey and green, which isn't my colour. I tried to take the tag off, but you can see the old books. But I have read Happy Place last year, and Happy Place is my happy place. Like, that book was so good. So incredibly excited to read this book. I knew this was coming, and I just finished my latest read, so I think I'm going to jump straight into this one. Exciting. Now, I'll read you the blurb. Daphne always loved the way Peter told their story. That is, until it became the prologue to his actual love story with his childhood bestie, Petra, which is how Daphne ends up rooming with her total opposite and the only person who could possibly understand her predicament, Petra's ex, Miles. As expected, it's not a match made in heaven, that is, until one night, while tossing back tequilas, they form a plan, and if it involves posting deliberately misleading photos of their adventures together, well, who could blame them? But it's all just for show, of course, because there's no way Daphne would actually start her new chapter by falling in love with her ex-fiance's she can't stop running, a mouth I can't stop thinking about. She says this means nothing. I say this means everything. She says there are boundaries we shouldn't cross, that my reputation can't take any more hits, and neither can her damaged heart. I say I'm going to steal it anyway. Ooh. How good does that sound? So yeah, I'm quite excited. As I said, I feel like I'm in my romance era, so I'm ready. I also ordered the really, really new one that just came out. I think it's called Wild Love. Wild Love, not white. Wild. I'm a bit nasal because I'm a bit sick, and I feel like some of my words I'm pronouncing wrong today. Anyway. I believe that is the beginning of an entirely new series, and I sneak peeked that the main character is a billionaire, so I think it's like billionaire romance, which really isn't my genre, like not at all. I hate it because they're usually so cocky and annoying. But I thought Miss Elsie Silver can do no wrong. She's TikTok's beloved romance author, so I pre-ordered it for my birthday. So my mom's paying for it, but I'd say I don't have it yet. But it'll probably be arriving once my birthday's over. Whatever. Anyway, so here we have book 2, which is probably the one I am most excited for because I have wanted to read one of those tropes for a while. So this book follows Will and Cade, and the trope is single dad and nanny. And I don't know, that sounds so good to me. I'm just really excited. Working as a nanny for the world's grumpiest single dad should have been simple, except I can't keep my eyes off him, and he can't keep his hands off of me. Kate Eaton is 13 years older than me and barely looks my way, until I get him in the hot tub for a game of truth or dare. Then all bets are off, and so are our clothes. He's gruff, a little rough around the edges, but it turns out broad-shouldered ranchers with filthy mouths are this city girl's kryptonite. So who am I to resist? And when he softens in our quiet moments together, I start to realize his hardened exterior is just a facade. Someone once convinced him that his best wasn't good enough, yet I've never felt more cherished than I do in his arms. My contract may say this arrangement is only for 2 months, but my heart says this is forever. My heart says I want to cry reading this book. his fans, he's just the hockey heartthrob on TV. But to me, he's still the lost boy with sad eyes and a heart of gold. The man I've loved in secret for years. So when my life falls apart on my wedding day, it only makes sense that he's the one to swoop in and save me. And when his world comes crashing down around him, I'm there to return the favor. But the more time alone we spend together, the more I start to realize that Jasper isn't looking at me like a friend anymore, and he isn't touching me like one either. He acts like he wants me, but after years of turning me away, he's going to need to prove it. Period. I'm excited. Now, book 4 is Reckless, also stunning color choice. I don't know if you like these books go so well together. So this book follows Winter and Theo. So as far as I know, these books are like interconnected standalones, so the couples kind of disappear throughout the other books, or the characters, I guess. And the trope here is second chance romance. My cat also wants a second chance romance. Okay. Theo Silva, rowdy bull rider, notorious ladies man, scorching hot trouble wrapped up in a drool-worthy package. And he's looking at me like I might be his next meal. I love this. I'm almost free of my toxic marriage and have sworn off men entirely. So all I see when I look at Theo is temptation served up with a heaping sight of heartbreak. The man is hard to trust and even harder to resist. Make that impossible, because Theo is a persistent, and no matter how hard I try to freeze him out, he melts my icy exterior and pulls apart all my defenses. Then I spent the singular hardest night of my life with him. It was supposed to be a one-time thing, a secret, but that little plus sign is going to make this secret impossible to keep. Ooh, I believe this is also surprise pregnancy. I cannot remember something like that. But I'm excited. To be honest, I have never read anything surprise pregnancy or pregnancy trope. My cat wants to hang. I don't want my cat to hang, she's so loud. Okay, my cat is in the room with us. This could either go two ways. She's either going to be super cute or just going to be really annoying, so be prepared for both. But next up, and this is the newest release, it just came out in October last year, is Hopeless, which follows Bailey and Bo, and the trope is fake fiance. So, Bo Eaton is the town prince, a handsome military hero with a tortured past. I'm the outcast bartender, a shy girl from the wrong side of the tracks. He's 35 and all man. I'm 22 and all virgin. He's also my fiance. Correction, my fake fiance. We started out as bet. He doesn't believe that anyone holds my last name against me, so he offers me his to prove a point. It's a win-win. He gets a break from his concerned family's prying, and I get a chance to shed my family's reputation. He says all I have to do is wear his ring, follow his lead, and pretend I can't keep my hands off him in public. But it's what happens between us in private that blurs all those carefully drawn lines. It's what transpires behind closed doors that doesn't feel like pretending at all. Wish is the second book to Legendborn, and this is thicker than I thought. This almost has 600 pages, but I think the artwork is absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty. So yeah, I haven't read the first one yet, but this one, I got it really cheap. Just trying to get down without stepping into the candle. I think I have to help in a minute, but yeah. Oh, good job. Okay. I am excited to finally pick up at this series, but I am in need of a romance book for now. So yeah, I'm probably, as I said, gonna read Funny Story first now, and everything else is going back here on my TBR, which I filmed a video showing you my entire physical TBR, and that will come soon. I think I'm just publishing this first because most of these books, except for Funny Story,